Okay, so today I thought I'd talk a little bit about just making yourself a shop. So if you need a little workshop to work on, this is just to kind of help give you some ideas. I built this specifically for what I do, and it works pretty good. Can't say I have any complaints. I built it, so I better not. But if you do it right, you can do it quite cheaply and with a lot of reused materials. You can sometimes, well, even the new stuff wouldn't cost that much if it's not very big, right? Like in this, I bet you I've only got, I don't know, maybe $200 worth of stuff. Uh, I got a lot of it reused, recycled. Some of it's off like job sites and stuff, just stuff that's going to get thrown out, so I repurposed it. That vanity there, that was used, got it out of a place, had to do a little tweaking to it, do a little fixing, but works alright, so no complaints, and it was free, so uh, just regular bathroom vanity turns into pretty good for storing some tools, and all your cleaning kits and stuff like that. And I made some shelves back in there. Put up some shelves here. They got repurposed. They again came out of a place and they're just gonna get thrown out. So put that one up, and this one was a little rougher, so I had to paint it. So I just used some paint we had lying around. And I drilled some holes in it. And like it works perfect for holding screwdrivers. Uh, Again, these guys right here, these hooks, they're getting thrown out, so I reused them. These I actually made. They were just like a straight bar off of a set of windows. They're like part of the packing material, so usually you just pound them off and throw them out. Well, I kept them and made a set of hooks out of them. More than likely stronger than the other ones. It works good though. Put a little urethane on everything to kind of seal it. And you can kind of decorate it how you wish. Like I got a coat of arms up there. Picked that up at a flea market. It looked kind of cool, so I bought it. And if any of you guys have seen or have played the game Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you'll recognize that sign. I thought it was pretty funny, so had to buy it. And then yeah, just like cheap set of speakers. And you can go bigger, of course, but it's kind of cramped for space, so that's what I got. Got my computer down here. I hardwired some Ethernet up there, so I got like a hardwire of high speed down here. Works pretty good. Got a 20 amp plug chilling right there. It's kind of handy to have that little extra power if you need it. I always hated plugging the computer in, like plugging it in and out every time you need to charge it, so I leave it plugged in, and I made up a little switch box so I can just flick that switch and I got power, so I'm not like constantly having it on and stuff. Trying to prolong my battery life a little bit, but it's kind of crappy now, but I don't know, do what you can. Got a 10 outlet power bar right here. Got a surge protector on it and stuff. Works pretty good. That white wire there, it goes up to this guy. Just a little light for when I don't need a massive amount of light down here. Decorated with some posters, some movie posters hang over. My Tough Mudder thing. Tough Mudder is pretty fun. If you ever get the chance, go for it. Calendar, you know, just the basics. Got my bullet press down here. Vice, should I need it. Got an anvil down there as well. It's handy to have a few things around, so I just kind of built this to hold everything. I've got my range box right there. It's fits perfectly in that because that's what I built it for. So I don't know, just gotta have your stuff. Get yourself a nice chair. Like I say, it's a shop, so it doesn't have to be all like brand spanking new stuff. Like that little cupboard there, I just keep like random screws and hardware in, and again, it was, I don't know, free cycled, I guess you call it. Made some more angle brackets out of those things to hold it on there good, because it's just kind of chilling there. Put up a little tiny wall to kind of close this in a little bit and hold some stuff. I didn't buy a countertop, I just got a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, good on one side. It's pretty nice, works well, tough, strong, a whole bit. Like, I probably built this a little stronger than it needs to be, but it's not gonna break, so I'm happy. But yeah, so whenever you're building a shop, just build it to what you need. I needed a place to work on some guns and do like little projects and stuff. I do a little leather work in here and there too. Just making random stuff for myself. So just go out and find yourself a place, and then just make a plan. What do you need it for? What do you need in it? How much space do you need? All that kind of stuff, and then start pricing it out. If you're on a pretty tight budget, I would recommend going around trying to free cycle. So if you see like a little cupboard lying on the side of the road, or a vanity on the side of the road or something, or garage sales, you can usually pick up that kind of stuff pretty cheap. As for the wood, like a lot of this, oh shit, longest piece probably, what, 3.5 feet, maybe 40 inches, I don't know. Just even used stuff you got lying around, or if you know anybody that does like building, just tell them to throw some scraps in their truck and use that. Just do whatever you got to do to make it work, right? So you can build yourself pretty much anything if you got the ingenuity and the know-how. And if you don't, well, get doing some research. I got a couple of fluorescent lights up here, a couple of 4-footers. Tons of light. Like this is quite bright. And I had a plenum right there, so I had to build brackets down. So you just got to do what you got to do to make it work, right? So I don't know. Just make yourself a nice little place. This is just kind of for an idea of like what I did. Like, by no means is it perfect. There's lots of stuff I'd rather were a little bit different. If you're gonna have a chair by it, I recommend having a little bit more of an overhang than this. Although it's nice for the drawers, I probably shouldn't have had much more anyway, so I don't know, but if I were to do it again, I might leave myself a little bit of a space so I could tuck the chair in a little bit to work on stuff, but it works. You can always expand them. So I might get an extension here someday, but for now this does the trick. Yeah, if you're doing something that you need a lot of area, well, get a bigger spot. If you need less area than this, use that. Whatever you got to do. A lot of times, all a workshop really is a little bit of storage, or something like a bench or a table or something to work on, and make sure you got yourself some good lights. That's pretty key. You get working on some intricate stuff, it's nice to have that extra light. Really nice. And having a computer or a laptop right close, very handy, because you can look stuff up when you're like tearing something apart for the first time, or you just need a little information on some product or another, or music. Like, this thing's constantly going with music, so it's kind of nice to have that right at your fingertips, and the internet, of course, so you can look up whatever you need. So I don't know, I go out and build yourself a shop, guys. It's sweet. I pretty much live down here. Like, it's pretty bad, but yeah, works pretty good. I've got no complaints. Just go build it.